Hey there, Heather Ho. There's Jeff Cardano. Welcome you to the 2nd and 10, 1944 season. We have a dogfight in the Eastern Conference. No Boston or Brooklyn to fight it out with. The Western Conference sees Green Bay and Detroit fighting it out for a spot. Green Bay is the defending champion. Right now it's Green Bay, Philadelphia. But 2 ties from Philadelphia make me a little weary to give Philadelphia the East anyway. So with them fighting the Giants at Washington to be the Eastern champion, and Detroit fighting for that, we're going to go with Detroit first against Boston. I'm actually surprised that there's no fight zone in this game. The Boston Yanks 3-6-1. Detroit's a 12-point favorite. Detroit will receive the ball at Big Stadium, 8-3. And Frankie Sindrich will be your quarterback. With Elmer Happy, Art Van Tone, and Bill Callahan, your running backs, Jack Matheson, Wayne Clark, your receivers. Stan Badzinski, John Green, the great Alex Wojcicki, Al Kaparch, and Luke Linden are your offensive line. Boston's defensive line is Keith Ransport, Ogie Leo, Ed McGee, and Ed Franco. Ted Williams, not the baseball player. Bill Crane and Ed Kerensky, your linebackers. Defensive backs, George Safico, Bob Davis, Johnny Martin, and Joe Crowley. Safico, I don't remember. I think he was a Redskins. Anyway, 5 yards for Van Tone. 33. Can't do it. And it's a pickoff by Stasika. So now George Safico for the Boston Yanks. At quarterback with Bob Davis, Ted Williams, and Ken Steinmetz running the ball. Joe Crowley and Corey Wayne were playing ends. Safico, I think he was a Bear. Yeah, he was a Bear at one time. Ed McGee, Augie Leo, Jim McGee, Bill Walker, and Ed Franco are your offensive line. Defensive line, Jack Matheson, Al Korpash, Luke Linden, and Dave Dale. Bob Westball, Bill Callahan, and Alex Wojcicki, your linebackers. Frankie Sidrich, Art Van Tone, Bob Keane, and Johnny Green, your defensive backs. 7 yards for wins. 23 coming up. And touchdown, Harry Wynn, and Boston's turned out Green Bay out. Extra point by Leo. He missed. He had a 91% chance to make it, and he fucked it up. Well, let's see what Detroit does in the final 2 minutes.
Timeout.
10-6. So Detroit versus Boston take their timeouts.
Timeout.
30-20. 4th and 10. So they got 10 yards, but Boston will be out of timeouts. Boston gets the ball there 40 wide. Nice try by Bob Davis. They will need half the field to shut Detroit. Safico trying to pass to Crowley. And sack. Safico got sacked. 3 and 20, and 4 and 14. Can Detroit hold on? The answer is yes, they can. And Detroit will send Boston a message. You can't mess with the East Tigers. 4 straight wins for Detroit. Jack Matheson is your hero. So what that does in the West is Green Bay has a technical lead on the Lions. The Lions are 7-2-1. Green Bay's 8-2. But they're both done. Yeah, they're done. Like the Giants, Washington, Cleveland, Philly. Yeah, the West is done. All their games for some strange reason. So Detroit, I feel like they're cheated because of that tie. So, I think what I'll do is I'll set up a Detroit-Green Bay matchup for the Western playoff. If Detroit wins, they're in. If Green Bay wins, they're in. Yeah, I'll set up a Detroit-Green Bay matchup. Schedule. So they played the Lions twice. They played hosting now. So Green Bay will host. Well, I can't add the game. I'll add the game at the next week. I'll add the Green Bay Detroit game. All right, so let's go with Washington Giants. This is a big battle. That's Phillies right there. The Giants with Frank Akins, Frank Sino, and Andy Farkas running the ball. Joe Geyer and Alex Piasecki are receivers. On the offensive line, North, Fiorentino, Fultz, Mirko, and Sino. Giants of Adams, Carroll, Cook, and Label. Linebackers Cagliaro, Nelson, Valheim. And Pascal, Livingston, Cuff, and Straw are your defensive backs.
First down.
First down by Fergus. One yard. 3 and 5. Offense.
Receiving team.
Well, the Giants with Arnie Herber. That's a shocker that the Packers let Ernie Herber go and the Giants picked him up. He might be the key for the Giants to get back. I mean, they lost 5 title games. Bill Pascal, Ward Cuff, and Keith Beebe, your running backs. Neil Adams and Frank Leibel, your receivers. Offensive line, Carroll, Nelms, White, Iverson, and Cope. Washington defensive line, Geyer, North, Sino, Seymour, and Fiorentino, Fultz, your linebackers. Phil Chucks, Bow, Moore, and Farkas defensive backs. Phil Chuck. 5 yards. 3rd and 2. Can't do it. So the Giants are going. Wow, Washington's down at the 1 yard line. Is there safety? Nope.
Flag on the play. False start.
Washington with the false start.
Offense.
Down to 2.
Flag on the play.
Flag.
False start.
Offense.
Offense.
Down to the 1. Oh boy. They'll get 7 yards. The punt, the Giants will get the ball at the 39-yard line. And 6 yards by Pascal. New York's like, we need to find something, and Ernie Herber's the quarterback. Because I think we based got Candido. And touchdown, Livingston. And the Giants square up strong. Speaking of strong, there's Ken Strong for the extra point. That. Final 2 minutes. 3rd and 6. The Giants are going to crush Washington's hopes to move on. First down. Well, this game's pretty much over. Well, they're going to give Ward Cup the touchdown. Well, Washington can't believe their luck. The Giants have ruined it. Kind of an elimination game. The Giants want to go back and face Green Bay. But remember, Detroit still technically has a shot. They're going to force Green Bay and Detroit to play a 1-game winner-take all because Detroit probably would have won it and then face off Green Bay 1-on-1. So yeah, so the Packers will host Detroit in 1-game playoff. The winner will be the Western champion.
First down.
First down. And the Giants. Howie Livingston ran 3 touchdowns. Washington's defense just couldn't believe their luck. They just couldn't believe them. So with that, Philly's still ahead of the Giants. 6/7 against 7 versus 2. So Washington's practically out. So yeah, the Giants have to play back in Washington. So that game is going to be critical. If the Giants win, well, the Philly has to play the Cleveland Rams. So we're going to add a game between Detroit and Green Bay because Green Bay hosted. Yeah, Detroit and Green Bay have to face each other. The winner will be the Western champion. We'll just do that. Green Bay is the favorite. Detroit will start off at City Stadium 1. Come on, sandwich. 36.
First down.
First down by Kirk. Ryan Westlaw. Nice catch. 2 yards. That's a big
First down.
First down, 58 deal. So Detroit wants to win this game. Yeah, they're percentage points away, but it wouldn't be fair that Green Bay got in. So they said Detroit, Green Bay will play one game winner take all. Green Bay's the defending defending champ. It is picked up by Ted Frisch. Earth Comp becomes the quarterback for Green Bay. With Don Perkins, Lou Brock, and Ben Starr running the ball, Don Hudson, the legend of Harry Jakunski, receiving the ball. Paul Bernarshi, Glenn Sorensen, Charlie Brock, Pete Tinsley, and Tiny Crofter, offensive line. You see Craig, Brzezinski, Croft, and Jakunski, defensive line. Comp, Fritsch, and Brock, your linebackers, and defensive backs, Perkins, Newhart, Laws, and Don Hudson. Green Bay actually has, this is key for Green Bay, because if they win, they could be facing their former quarterback, Barney Holbrook. As long as the Giants can win.
First down.
First down, Brock. Correct. 32. First down to Buhart.
First down.
First down by Buhart.
Flag on
Trying
the
to run
play.
the ball.
False start.
Detroit's throats.
Offense.
First and 15. Second and 17. Third and 17.
Flag on the
Flag. Defense.
defense.
Well, that's going to hurt Detroit.
First down.
But that's 15 yards and automatic first down. Probably should have held up on that play. Third and 1. First down. Comp says I'm going to run this ball. They're from 7 minutes from Detroit. 7 and 10. Third and 9.
Flag on the play.
Flag.
Delay of game.
Offense.
Offense.
Early Lambeau, you should have known better than that. That'd be 4th and 7, so they punt. We're going to 2 minutes.
Timeout. Defense.
Green Bay's up by 11. They'll punt the ball. And the Packers hold on to win the West. 24-13.
Flag on the play. Roughing the passer.
Ups.
Defense.
Well,
First down.
Detroit's got a chance. Detroit's got a chance. And picked off by Don Perkins. That would be it. Green Bay will be the Western champion. Detroit thought they had it.
Timeout. Defense.
And Ted Frisch, a couple of rushing touchdowns to the Packers, who win the Western Division 9-2. But I don't know if Green Bay Stadium will host the final or not. Well, Philadelphia is 6-1-2. If they win, but they have 2 ties. But the Giants and Washington, well, we'll do Giants Washington easily. Because
Flag on the play.
at Griffith Stadium.
Receiving
So
team.
Washington will be forced after 7-yard line. I just want to see if they get out of there. Yes. 32. They don't. And the Giants will get the ball at the 47-yard line. If the Redskins win, then that is Curtis, right? Yeah, if Washington wins, that's Curtis, and Philadelphia will be the Eastern champion no matter what. I think, right? Yeah, I think the Eagles will be the Western champs. Will be the champs. Giants said, well, now we know Green Bay's in the final. Down to their 5. Reactionary.
First down.
First down by the Giants, who are going to run Washington Friday. Now, the Giants know that they got to worry about Philly. The question on everyone's lips will
First
be,
down.
if Philly wins, will they get the East or not? That's the first place. Honestly, I don't know. If Philly beats Cleveland, do they deserve to jump over the Giants? Well, it'd be by percentage points, but I don't know how many percentage points that is. The Giants percentage is 800. Well, if Philly loses, they're 6-2, so that's what 750. Yeah, if Philly loses. Well, if Philly loses to Cleveland, then the Giants get in because of percentages, and I'm not giving Philly any second chances. But if Philly wins, then they host the Giants, right? Yeah, if Philly wins, they'll host the Giants for a one-game playoff. I think we'll figure something out. Philly will get the ball. Roy Zimmerman got the ball at Shibe Park. With Steve Van Buren, that guy Ernie Steele, and Art Mace. I can't pronounce his last name. The fullback Larry Cabrini and Charlie Gallagher are receivers. Bob Freeman, Bruno Banducci, Bob Mancini, Eno Conti, and Al Wister your offensive line. Cleveland's defensive line is Steve Pritko, Jake Fawcett, Jack Pawlowski, and Freud Konetsky. John Cars, Riley Matheson, Mike Scarry are your linebackers. Tom Colero, Walter West, Mike Cabrillo, and Harvey Jones are your defensive backs. Significant. Yeah, Ernie Steele, like, we know in backyard sports he's the greatest, but I didn't know he played for real season. Well, that's a mistake. He drops the ball in Cleveland. Has a chance to take a big win and help the Giants out. Albie Raines is your guy at quarterback. With Walter West, Jim Gillette, and John Cars are running backs. Jim Benton and Ray Hamilton are receiving the ball. Jake Fawcett, Tom Corbo, Mike Scarry, Riley Matheson, and Jack Pawlowski are offensive line. Philly's defensive line is Jack Ferrant, Bob Freeman, Al Wister, and Charlie Gower. Jack Hinkle, Ben Kish, and Ben Messina, your linebackers. Roy Zimmerman, Steve Van Buren, Mel Bleeker, and Larry Cabrini, your defensive backs. Second 13. Well, I think if you lose one game, you know that. Times. Oh, that's an offsides penalty. It's 3rd and 3. That would have been a big stop.
First down.
Jim Gillette gets that one.
Flag on the play.
Flag.
Pass interference.
Defense.
Defense.
Yep. Well, that's not gonna help. Probably the 1 yard line. Win the ball.
Flag on the play. False start.
Offense.
Offense.
Ooh. Well, they'll be down 5 yards. 1 yard. Second goal. And touchdown, Jim Benton. What a touchdown for the Rams. Jim Benton is a pretty good receiver. Santini's extra points are good. So Philly's in trouble. If they lose this game, it's dead for the Giants. 35-14, they're winning.
Flag on the play.
They're winning this game.
Over.
Offense.
Offense.
Well, that sucks. 3rd and 3. They'll punt. Well, they have nothing to play for.
Delay game.
Yeah, they have nothing to play for. They beat the Rams. I think it's Philly. Yeah. Yeah, I think Philly deserves to get in because of they only lost one game.
Flag on the play. False start.
Yeah. I think
Offense.
Philly deserves that game. And they'll host, I think, right? Too many penalties.
Defense. First down.
And that's it. Steve Van Buren's touchdown run makes it 45-14. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Philly. Honestly, I would say Philly deserves it. Cleveland over the Bears, but yeah, I think it's Philly. How did they do against the Giants? They faced the Giants and had a split against them. That game would have been the game would have been at Giant Stadium. Yeah, because we've already had one tiebreak to deal with. We'll go with Philly. We'll go with the playoff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for it. Philly will get the home field. Well, yeah, the two ties they had to prove. They had to prove themselves. So they're going to go to Temple Stadium and play. Yeah, so they had to prove themselves. So Philly, Green Bay, though they had said they might as well let a newcomer come in the league. The Giants are not too pleased because I think it would be awful if Herbert had to face his former team. And Philly is actually favored.
Flag on the play. Personal foul. Kicking team.
At Temple Stadium. Now Philly will get the ball at the 47-yard line. Roy Zimmerman at quarterback, Hinkle, Van Buren, and Kisher, running backs, Larry Cabrera, Tom Miller, and receivers. Freeman, Banduzzi, Mancini, Conti, and Mr. defensive line. Packers defensive line, Craig, Bergeron, Crofton, Jadru, Kumsky, Crump, Fritch, and Brock. Linebackers, no Duhart, he's hurt. Perkins, Candia will have the defensive back, or Joe Lawson, Don Hudson. Wow. That's a key loss. Duhart actually was pretty good. Uh-oh. Injury tryout.
Flag on the play. Encroachment.
Defense.
Defense.
Well, that's 25 yards. Now Philly knows Green Bay is 5-0 in these things. No Eastern Division team has won since the Giants in 37, so 7 years.
First down.
Now, it's been Detroit, Chicago, Green Bay, Chicago, Green Bay. First down. Philly. Second and 4.
First down.
First down to Hinkle.
First down.
First down. While they're running the ball, they don't need Van Buren. 7-6. Well, he's back. Young looking back. 3rd and 2. Will they give it to Van Buren?
Flag on the play.
Flag.
False start.
Offense.
Offense.
Well, the 7-yard line of Green Bay. So. 3rd and 7. First down. Nice play to the 4-yard line. And 7 to go. And Kish gets hit. And the ball. Touchdown Hinkle. Jack Hinkle. Watch out for the Eagles. Telling them, well, you know what? It's a good thing they picked us to get to the final. Finally, the Packers have to deal with it. Green Bay's taking on Brooklyn, Giants. Brooklyn and Giants. So Green Bay has to face. Now Green Bay with first comp will try to get the win. They have won 5 titles. Fresh, Laws, and Star are your running backs. Don Hudson, Ray Ward by your receivers. Defensive line, Gresham, Sorensen, Brock, Tinsley, and Croft. Philly's defensive line is Ferrant, Freeman, Wister, Gower, Hinkle, Kish, and Mancini. Your linebackers, Zimmerman, Van Buren, Cooper, and Willie are defensive backs. Now Green Bay knows that they don't have to face Ernie Freeman. And a pick. Ernie Steele. Wow, this could be over. This could be over.
Timeout. Defense.
24-23. Wow, Green Bay's only up by 1 point. That's like a box score. Okay, Hinkle touchdown, we made 7-0, and then Steele got a touchdown run. But then they missed the extra point, make it 13-0. Steele 20-0. It was like Philly had everything to win. Compton passed to Hudson for a touchdown. Zimmerman field goal 23-7. Compton Hudson touchdown. Hudson field goal 23-17, and then Perkins just ran 2-yard touchdowns. So great job at running. Steele's on her 31 yards. Wow. 30-19. Well, Philly, incomplete. They decided to pass it. Well, it is a 1-point game. Philly will have to like 80 yards for the win at Temple Stadium. Can Zimmerman do it?
Timeout.
Nope. Another sack by Philly. 19. 4th and 19. And incomplete. Philly cannot believe their luck. Green Bay. I run it. Green Bay wins. Doesn't seem as good as he is. He caught 173 yards for 2 touchdowns. We have to stop this guy. He's basically going to, if he's wide open, he's wide open. And Ernie Steele did run 131 yards for the Eagles. They could run the ball. They couldn't pass the ball. That's the difference. And Green Bay beat them with their passing attack. Green Bay survives. They're down 20-0. Can you believe that Philly had a 20-0 lead and they couldn't even do it? And the Packers did it. Yeah, Green Bay's your champion. They won back-to-back titles. Yuck. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.